Hello, everyone who has joined. Coley, Arvin, hi, happy Diwali, you guys. So excited to see you here. I'm just trying to look at the front screen. My camera is here, my screen is there. And I'm just looking at the comments over there. Yeah, so nice to see you guys here with me. Tell me how you're celebrating. Hi, Shreya. Happy Diwali to you too. Hi, guys. So I'm actually surprised that people are joining since apparently all of you are. Hi, Nakul. Happy Diwali. How are you? Just thank you so much. Happy Diwali. Thank you guys so much. Oh, there are people joining. Yeah, I know that you guys are apparently celebrating with your families, doing pujas and all that kind of fun stuff. Hi, Diagori. Oh, happy birthday as well. Hi. Oh, actually, guys, I'm excited that you're joining because I know that you are with your families and stuff. So this is really hi Chinwei, hi Vandana, happy Diwali. I tried to turn on that light. Can you see that? I legit do not have lights at home. I actually stopped with the fire hazards quite many years ago by now. So I only do like diffusers with like the essences. So I actually do not have lights in my home. Like I could light a candle or something of that sort. So hi Rupak, how are you? Happy Diwali, JJ. Happy Diwali, Shivang. Yeah, so for me it's just like, okay, this is my night table. Right, that one. Night table lamp. So it looks like Prabhat, you got a lot of sweets, didn't you? So tell me, guys, how you're celebrating, and tell me. So I have an idea for this live. I kind of wanted to just take a couple of minutes for people to start joining, and I feel like in time people more and more people will join, but I actually, apart from the fact that I would love to be in India right now to experience that, and I know that it's a festival of lights, I really do not know much about like the meaning behind. I know about light over kind of darkness type of thing, but I found a really interesting a video on Diwali, and I started to watch it. I was like, this is very interesting. So I thought that maybe, oh, you decorated your whole house with flowers and light. That's so awesome. And I was just thinking that maybe I could do just literally a live reaction with all of you. And when I have questions, and I pause the video as we speak, because when I started to watch the video, I was like, I already have so many questions. So maybe actually hello, absolutely fire. So I might be actually just, it might be good. Maybe you guys didn't see that one before, and it feels like it combines knowledge from all over India. So it was a guy who did like a bigger research on Diwali, and I just thought, oh, that just finished bursting crackers. How fun! Hello, Pranav. Hi. Happy Diwali. So yeah, so I just thought, what if we just try a live reaction, and I'll just be pausing as I have questions. It's not a really long video, and then maybe we, as more people join, we can like further chat. It's not a really long video. So I thought, what do you guys think? Should I go for the video? Hi Sakir, happy Diwali. You are in the temple right now. Wow, that's so cool. Give sweets and not to your neighbors. I love the fact that you give sweets. I love sweets. I have a very sweet tooth, in fact. Oh, the wish fulfilling thing. Thank you so much for the super chat. Happy Diwali. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about my suggestion? Should I just go for it? If you don't say anything, Omkar, hi, happy Diwali. I will just kick off the video, and as you watched with me, I hope I can ask you directly questions, And then we can further chat once the video is how do I pronounce my name? It's Zuzana, Zuzana. So it's like, it's a strange one because I actually don't like my name. But it's like, because I'm Slovak and Slavic group of languages, and what's so special about our group of languages, we are very harsh. So we always emphasize the first syllable. So the stress is always on the first syllable. So it's like Zuzana, But meaning of my name, apparently, according to Hebrew, means lily. And you know what? If my name was Lily, I think I'd be happy with that. You're watching Netherlands versus India. There is a cricket match going on today. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, you're enjoying match. Okay, Cinnamon. Since you've have a bit of knowledge on Lord Ram, yeah. So as his return to kingdom, I see. Cool. So, you know what? I am just going to go for it. I'll just try to share my screen. And let's do a live reaction. I think that could be quite fun, right? So I'll just turn it on. Just you're a Viking, very far from one. Thanks God I'm not. I think the worst, the most dangerous, the most animal-like kind of people. At least this is what we were taught at for the history classes, that they were the most savages out of the savages. So yeah. Okay. Well, cricket. The cricket, but it's still not the finals yet, right? Maybe we should watch maybe we should just watch the cricket series together. I mean, cricket series. Cricket final together somehow. But I cannot transmit this. So okay. So let's do this. I haven't done this, so let's just try to do a live reaction, and I'll just ask you guys questions. So I will try to figure something out because it's not okay. I have two screens. Cool. Because it's hard for me to see comments if I'm watching a video live. So let's do this.
Every year, sometime between mid-October and mid-November, people in the city of Ayodhya in northern India start making thousands of clay lamps called diyas. Did I just say thousands of lamps? No, I mean hundreds of thousands of lamps, lining them up in perfect rows along the banks of the Saryu River, waiting to be filled with oil and lit with fire.
Right? Is this what it actually does look like? Because this is pretty effing epic. Like, when I look at this, I mean, it's crazy. So who does like these clay little pots for the for the lights? Like, how does that work? Do they do you happen to know? Do they just collect it and just they bring it up every year? Yeah. Wow. I mean, it looks awesome. Okay, let's continue.
And it's an incredible view.
Wow.
In 2022, Ayodhya broke their own record with 1.5 million lamps, transforming the cityscape into a shimmering sea of lights. Why this sudden interest in lamps? Well, it's all because of Diwali.
Okay, Shiva and Pranav. So, but they make them and they get it to the town and they do not then store them, or they're just like one use only? I'd love to know.
The Festival of Lights. Diwali is one of the most important festivals in India, celebrated across the whole country and, in fact, celebrated all over the world in Indian diaspora communities. For example, it's an official holiday in Fiji, Guyana, Mauritius, Singapore, among others. It's a major festival for Hindus in particular, and today we'll be focusing primarily on how Hindus celebrate Diwali, though it's also celebrated by many Jains, Sikhs, and Buddhists as well.
Okay.
But what is Diwali all about? Diwali means different things in different regions, but two consistent features of Diwali are lights and some form of Vishnu defeating or overcoming darkness. We can see these themes in the name itself. Diwali is a contraction of the word Deepavali, which is what many people call the holiday today instead. This comes from the Sanskrit words meaning row of lights. As we saw in Ayodhya, the most ubiquitous and quintessential practice during Diwali is lighting lamps. As night falls, homes,
Wow.
temples, and public
Cool.
spaces are lit
So
with
cool.
thousands of them. This symbolizes the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance.
I like that. Knowledge over ignorance. These diyas can be used over and over. Okay, so I guess the city is that just like capturing them and storing and bringing them back as of when they need. Interesting. I love the idea.
Also see the symbolism of light defeating darkness in the timing of the festival. Generally speaking, Diwali season is actually a series of 5 festivals celebrated over the course of 5 days.
You know, like this is so pretty. Like this. Can you see my screen? Like, can you see my cursor? Like, I love this. It's so beautiful.
With the climax on day 3, the actual day of Diwali. This falls on the night of the new moon in the month of Kartika on the Hindu calendar. Because this is a lunar calendar, Diwali shifts around year after year on the Gregorian solar calendar.
Okay. So he mentioned Hindu calendar. You guys have a different calendar? Can anyone just write in the comments like, do you have? I did not know that you have different calendar. Where is this coming from? This is interesting. That is something I did not know till now. That's a rangoli. Yeah, it's so. Thanks you, Bikash. That's really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. Yeah. Oh. So, okay. I think I feel like my next reaction video must be on a different calendar because that is new news. I mean, I've been doing this for a while. There's just still so much to. Oh, okay. On the Hindu calendar. And how is the calendar different? Okay. It starts in April. Do you know what's so interesting? Music Rocks. I think, and I just recently, I think I showed it in the other live or not. I have bought a book. Actually, 2 books. It's about Slavic people, and their kind of mythology, because you guys keep on asking me, and we're just simply not taught this. Although I recently spoke to a teacher, and she said that the kids nowadays they're being taught something, so I'm actually nicely surprised. But what I wanted was getting at with the book is the fact that apparently also like in the Slavic traditions, the new year started like I think April or so, because it was like the start of new after winter. So it's very interesting. It's a lunar calendar. Okay. Vikram Samad. Okay, cool. This is super cool. Oh, wow. That is super cool. Okay, I think I need to look into that separately, but let's continue. This is fun.
Always between October and November.
Okay, we have
Because it's the night of the new moon and thus the darkest night of the month, the themes of light and darkness are at the forefront. In the words of the anthropologist Indira Aramugam, lighting lamps is a luminous refutation of winter's gathering darkness, imminent chill, and swirling inauspiciousness. Now, not everyone celebrates all 5 days, and some of these days have different names and different customs.
Okay. So stopping here, this thing, what is this thing? I see it a lot. I see it in a reaction video. You come to a hotel, they give you this. What is it and why you give it to people? And then seasonal changes, they change suddenly in between the winter and bears in Hindu matches. Okay, interesting. Some, but with the fake world where everything is up. Yeah, everything is in our comfort for sure. Oh, so Hindu calendar is then connected to the Vedic astrology, I presume, right? I have a really good friend of mine. I think she's studying Vedic astrology, but it's like years of studies. It's like marigold. Oh, marigold flowers. And what is the significance of this garland and marigold? Like, why would you give it on Diwali? What is that? Let me know. It's super cool. This is fun. Okay.
Depending on the community. India is very diverse, and Hinduism is very diverse, so there will always be exceptions, and I'll try my best to show the diversity of this festival throughout this video. But generally speaking, the first day of the festival is called Dhanteras. It's a big shopping day, considered by many to be an auspicious day specifically to buy gold or silver, though it's also a big shopping day for consumer goods in general. Like,
okay, so for me, this part, this one here, This is crazy. Do you actually really go out and shops like this with like silver and gold? Because to me, it's unbelievable. Like anyone would steal everything here if we had a shop which actually, if this is a true gold or true silver. So it has a broadcast say happiness catches eyes. Oh, I see. It's for decoration. Okay. Ah, interesting. Okay, but what? But the thing is, Pranama, it's like you would only give bouquet to people like on their birthday. Max, not even people do that anymore here. But interesting. So you're just like, okay, it's a way of celebrations. Cool. Okay. Oh, this isn't gold. Okay, it just feels very glittery. Okay, let's continue.
A big shopping day, considered by many to be an auspicious day specifically to buy gold or silver.
Wow.
Though it's also a big shopping day for consumer goods in general. Like Christmas in the US, Dhanteras noticeably boosts the Indian economy. Retailers ranging from jewelers to electronic stores often see huge spikes in their sales on this day. Dhanteras sets the tone for the following days of Diwali, emphasizing prosperity and well-being. Day 2 is called Naraka Chaturdashi, also known as Choti Diwali or Small Diwali. Especially in southern India, this day commemorates Lord Krishna and his consort Satyabhama defeating the malevolent king Narakasura, which we'll cover later. Prayers to the ancestors are also said on this day. In the build-up to the main Diwali day, people will clean and wash their houses, as well as decorate their homes and businesses with rangolis.
Ah, this is the rangolis you guys told me about. I mean, this is beautiful. To me, this is gorgeous. I wish I could just experience that. It feels super cool. Do you find it super cool? Because it feels like a really, really cool festival. Just like by me standing aside, not really knowing the culture, being there from the outside looking in, this looks pretty damn cool.
Decorative
Oh,
designs
wow.
made from colored rice, sand, chalk, and flower petals. Some describe making rangolis as a deeply meditative process, considering how much focus is required to make them. The scholar of religion Vasudha Narayanan describes these preparations as an absolute frenzy, with people buying gifts for loved ones, stocking up on diyas, dressing up in new clothes, and of course, buying and eating a lot of food. One New York City baker who specializes in Indian sweets estimates that Diwali celebrations account for around 20% of his entire annual sales.
Wow.
Day 3 is the main Diwali day, also called Lakshmi Puja. Puja refers to.
So this is today, right? Lakshmi Puja. This is where, yeah, no, Sahu, I understand. And I really appreciated anyone that can come. I don't think that I could actually make any other time. But I'm truly appreciative for everyone that actually has joined in celebrating with me.
Hindu worship directed toward a deity, and Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and prosperity. For many Hindus, she's a central deity worshipped during Diwali. Many also worship Ganesh on this day, the remover of obstacles. It's believed that Lakshmi visits homes during Diwali to bless devotees with prosperity. So entrances are opened, decorated, and very well lit to welcome Lakshmi and her blessings into the household.
Okay, what do you mean entrances are open? Like, okay, so for my first thought that comes to my head, it's like, okay, is there no crime? Because I don't think I would even leave my entrance open. I mean, actually, in a way, we do in my home, in where I live, like my parents live. But yeah, I mean, if I'm in the capital, man, that would never happen. But why is the door kept open? Because to invite the blessings of Lakshmi, right? Is that what he said? And no one is going to come and steal? Really? I mean, sorry if I'm putting some biases and prejudices there, because that's just the thing that is going through my head. Another piece, dangle on silver. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. Will bless us because she's goddess of wealth. Okay. Interesting.
The primary event is performing a puja for the goddess Lakshmi, either in your own house or going to the local temple. This involves.
Okay, how many of you have performed a puja at home, and how many did you guys go to temple? Let me know in the comments. Because we visit during festivals. Okay, and no one steals. Okay, that's cool.
Chanting prayers to Lakshmi, asking for wealth, abundance, or career success, and placing items representing their specific request in front of the icons of Lakshmi and Ganesh. The puja concludes with an arti or song expressing gratitude to the deity. Celebrants also set off fireworks. Lots and lots of fireworks. In fact, there are so many fireworks in India that they've become a serious pollution concern in major cities.
Wow.
Seriously, when I was researching this episode, I needed to sift through literally dozens of articles on air quality and Diwali.
Wow.
More climate science research has been done on this holiday than religious studies research. Research with titles like Measurement and Distribution Pattern of N-alkanes and Size Segregated Aerosols During Diwali Festival in Delhi, India. So apparently Diwali is a huge festival for climate scientists as well. Day 4 is particularly diverse both in what it's called.
Okay, so does it mean that everywhere you are, from wherever you guys have just like tuned in to watch the stream, you guys by now, I think it's pretty late, like it's 4 o'clock, 4:20 here. PM, but I think it's like what you're 2.5 hours ahead, or 3, I think, because we switched to a winter time now. So everywhere you are right now, there are fireworks, right or wrong? Let me know. Oh my God, I went to Kali Temple. Okay, so someone does home. Yes, you're right. Get the blessing. Kept open for some time. Okay, my mother did puja. Interesting. This is so cool. At home. Okay, so it's a fair mix. It's a fair mix. Cool. Fantastic. I did puja. Everyone does. That's pretty cool. Let's briefly continue.
And how it's celebrated by different Hindu communities. It's variously called Govardhan Puja, Bali Pratapada, or Anakut. Govardhan refers to a hill in the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh,
Okay.
a pilgrimage site made famous from Hindu mythology.
Oh, wow.
According to the ancient Sanskrit text, the Bhagavata Purana, the storm god Indra grew angry with a village of cowherders for canceling a special puja for him. And so he sent a devastating storm to destroy them. But according to the text, Krishna picked up Govardhan Hill with one hand and held it aloft just as easily as a child holds up a mushroom, basically holding up a mountain as an umbrella during a rainstorm. Govardhan Puja thus celebrates Lord Krishna, and especially in rural areas of India, is linked with cowherders. Many will celebrate by making replicas of Govardhan Mountain or Krishna himself using cow dung, later spreading these sculptures on their fields as manure and a bringer of good luck. The other name of this day, Anakut, means mountain of food, referring to the primary way to observe the festival by offering a huge amount of food for Krishna. Here we see the food arrayed in a temple in Kolkata, India, with the image of Krishna at the center. The other name of this day, Bali Pratapada, refers to another myth from the Bhagavata Purana.
Okay, I have a question. Why do you guys offer food to your deities? Like, what is the logic behind that? And maybe I'm just being totally stupid here, because I'm thinking, like, obviously, they're not going to eat it, right? So why do you do like food offerings? I would love to know. Yeah, no, I was thinking about the firecrackers everywhere. So it felt to me whatever Diwali feels like a New Year's here. But you know what? Since the whole climate change stuff, it is less. Some cities, literally, I'm just telling you the reality. In Slovakia, some cities have decided not to do that anymore and invest money somewhere else. So. It really depends. I think, it's once a year. It's not like such a big of a deal, I believe. So, before we offer God, pray his blessings. Yeah, we offer blessing, become prasad, which everyone shares at the end of the puja. Oh, what is prasad? Well, Ayush. So when you say offerings become prasad, so you go there, you bring food to deity, and then you eat it? Is that how it works? As per it is their favorite food in order to please them, make them happy. But they are not going to eat it. Am I being blunt? I am not Jewish, very far from it. I just perform puja. Okay. And these are very flexible. Okay, I see. The food gets sanctified and concentrated. Special veg food, special mixture of fruits and sweets. Okay. If there is nothing bad with if deity can make the sweets be healthy, Ha! Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead.
This one about the king Bali, who had conquered the heavens and the earth. After his conquering, he vowed to grant any request made to him. So Vishnu appeared before Bali as a diminutive avatar Vamana and asked Bali to give him only 3 footsteps worth of land. Bali agreed. This seemed to be a modest request after all. But then suddenly Vishnu expanded to a gigantic size and in only 2 steps covered the earth and the heavens, the entirety of Bali's kingdom. Where should he put his 3rd step? Well, Bali offered his head in humility, and Vishnu stomped him down into the netherworld to visit Earth once a year on this day. The final day is Bhai Dooj, a day celebrating the bond between brothers and sisters. Traditionally, brothers will give gifts to their sisters, and sisters will pray a special blessing for their brothers. As I said, though, Hinduism...
Hang on, hasn't there been already a festival about brothers and sisters? Is like you have few on that? Let me know.
Is very diverse, so you'll find a lot of local variations in how Diwali is celebrated, both in India and abroad. For example, especially in West Bengal and Bangladesh, Hindus celebrate Kali Puja, a festival honoring the goddess Kali that coincides with Diwali. Another example comes from the research of the anthropologist Indira Arumugam, which she conducted in rural Tamil Nadu. Although Diwali generally has a joyous vibe for many Hindus, she found that celebrations in this region are more somber. While there are still festive elements like fireworks and feastings, the people she interviewed in a small Tamil village told her that Diwali is for the dead. In other words, for them, it's a time of bittersweet revelry to commemorate their ancestors. Dr. Narayanan, who I cited earlier, describes that especially in South India, among Tamil communities where she's from, it's customary to wake up early on the day of Diwali and take an oil bath. Though even with this diversity, she's noticed that there's been a trend toward increasing homogenizing a Diwali practice with the rise of mass media. So many local traditions, such as this oil bath tradition, have faded considerably. We also see diversity in how those oppressed by the caste system may view Diwali differently from those privileged by it, as we've seen with stories like Rama defeating Ravana or Krishna.
Hang on, I just want to check. I'm seeing a comment that Shreya is receiving a lot of money today. Who else is receiving a lot of money? I want a festival where I'm receiving a lot of money, me personally. Hi, Ishka. Happy Diwali. Hi, Hans. Hi, Saya. Happy Diwali. Okay, we're just doing, for those that are just joining, I'm just looking at the what is Diwali kind of thing. And after we're done, we're not far off. We just go and chat for a bit.
Defeating Narakasura, major Hindu holidays almost always have some battle in which lightened divine beings called suras defeat malevolent divine beings called asuras, sometimes inaccurately translated as demons. But many caste-oppressed people invert this narrative, in which they empathize with the asura. For example, remember Vishnu defeating King Bali? This is often seen as Bali having gained too much pride and power, which compels Vishnu to descend to earth to put him in his place. But many caste-oppressed folks see Bali as one of their own, a generous king who was subjugated, dispossessed of his kingdom, and banished regardless of his generosity, and thus they take issue with the framing of light over darkness as a way that...
Oh, Amit, send some. I want to see. How can you send me some? Send me on my email. That's Zuzana, it's zuzanareacts@gmail.com. Send it to me. Maybe I can share also with everyone. That would be super cool. Just to see what it actually looks like. I would be totally keen.
That normalizes their oppression. As I mentioned before, Diwali in many respects is also a pan-Indian festival, regardless of religious affiliation, and religious minority communities celebrate their own versions. For Jains, Diwali commemorates the liberation of Mahavira, the 24th Tirthankara, or the spiritual teacher of Dharma for Jains. On this day, it's believed that he attained liberation from the cycle of birth and death in 527 BCE. Sikhs recognize the day as Bandishor Divas, or the Day of Liberation. It commemorates the release of the Sikh Guru, Guru Hargobind, who was imprisoned by the Mughal emperor. Guru Hargobind managed to free 52 Hindu kings and princes who were imprisoned with him. Now, scholars don't know the precise origins of Diwali. Most assume it originates from some sort of agricultural harvest festival in antiquity based on the timing of the festival in the autumn. But firm evidence for Diwali starts to emerge in the first millennium CE. A Sanskrit stage play dating to the 7th century CE called Nagananda briefly mentions a festival of the lanterns, which likely refers to Diwali. What's interesting is Nagananda is a mix of Buddhist and Hindu traditions, which suggests that Diwali was probably a pan-Indian tradition from its earliest origins.
Wow.
In the 11th century, the Persian scholar al-Biruni mentions Diwali in his huge work on Indian culture, writing that during this festival, people dress festively, make presents to each other, and light a great number of lamps in every place. He also reports that the festival honors the goddess Lakshmi, who remains a main focus to this day for most Hindus. The mythological narratives associated with Diwali vary from region to region, but one of the most widely recognized stories, especially in northern India, links this festival to Lord Rama's return to his kingdom in Ayodhya.
Milujem tu neobyčajne sitú farbu oleja. 60% oleju, bez amoniaku. Od Garniera.
Okay, the ad. I'm going to turn off the volume for the ads. Wow, Ayodhya feels like a very good magical, mystical place for where the Lord of the Rings happen. That's literally what what it feels like. Okay, but I can skip the ad now. Great.
Indian epic called the Ramayana, Rama is exiled from his kingdom for 14 years, accompanied by his wife Sita. During Rama's exile, Sita is abducted by the malevolent King Ravana. In his quest to rescue her, Rama forms an alliance with an army of monkeys, a battle breaks out between the two sides, and eventually Rama is able to kill Ravana and rescue Sita. They then return victoriously to Ayodhya, ending Rama's exile. As the tradition goes, the citizens illuminated the city with rows of lamps to mark his return. This event is commemorated in Ayodhya each year, as we saw at the start of this video.
So beautiful.
For others, especially in southern India, Diwali is associated with the legend of Lord Krishna and his consort Satyabhama defeating the malevolent king Narakasura. According to Book 10 of the Bhagavata Purana, Krishna cuts Naraka's elephant-mounted army to pieces before finally beheading Naraka himself. In both stories, the central theme is the triumph of divine righteousness, which mirrors the themes of Diwali celebrating light defeating darkness and good defeating evil. In recent decades, Diwali has become the defining Hindu festival in countries with growing Indian immigrant populations. Government-funded celebrations in major cities like London and Sydney have transformed it into a showcase for Indian culture, with music and dance shows and food markets. In the US, Diwali is also having a mainstream moment. And there's no better way to see that than its commercialization. Big name brands have started to pay attention. Each year, you'll now see Diwali-themed commercials from Coca-Cola or Target, and even helpful instructions from the Lego company on how to make your own Lego rangolis. Local governments have responded as well. In 2023, New York City declared Diwali a school holiday, and the Pennsylvania government declared it as a state holiday. The Congresswoman Grace Meng, representing New York, has even introduced legislation to make it a federal holiday as well. All of this seems to be responding to the growing Indian American population. Between 1980 and 2019, the Indian immigrant population in the US increased by 13 times. Indo-Caribbean immigration also increased, with many people from Trinidad, Guyana, and Suriname moving to the US. This has made Diwali celebrations much more visible in American culture, and is just one example of how this pan-Indian festival of light.
This looks amazing, right? This image. I would love to see this live. So I think if I would really want to experience a proper Diwali, I go to Ayodhya. I'm so bad with names.
Has turned into a global phenomenon. If you'd like to learn more about Hinduism, then I really recommend the Hinduism Explained video by Kojito, a beautifully animated intro to Hinduism in just under 18 minutes. Not an easy mission to accomplish. And the best way to watch your favorite educational content creators is by watching them ad-free over on Nebula. And below, you not only get 40 YouTube algorithms, the Ellis is a real-time history.
Okay. I think that this is it. This is it, because it feels like he's just doing advertising at the very end. So super cool. It's getting redeveloped in its real glory. I can't speak anymore. Official in New York every year. Prabhat, I had no idea, but it's one of. You know why it apart from the fact in the West it would be a big deal, apart from the fact that there is a big Indian population, because it's cool. And as sad as it is, we like things that are cool, and this is cool. So I just wanted to manage the expectations for this. Are naturally inherited, karma, nothing wrong with the rituals, they're just different paths. Yeah. Okay, I don't understand that one. Let me see what I've missed in the comments, and in the meantime, feel free to share it, subscribe, and like this channel so more people can still join as we come to more of a questiony part of this live. And yeah, feel free to ask me any questions, but I would love to still know, like, how have you spent the whole day today? How many sweets? How much money did you get today? So I can be a bit envious. So yeah. Cool. So let me just go through some of the comments. Apparently, there is an event that is held live in Ayodhya. So let me know if you are aware of that. I got $1 billion. Haha, very funny. Many with this video, a lot of stuff he mentioned, just propaganda. I think, okay, I'll just make a statement here, okay, Deepak. I think you guys are sometimes, and I don't know if it's like all of you here, but I feel like many people, and that gets me a bit irked and irritated, are really reading way too much into, let's say, my choice of videos. For me, it's just really not that rocket sciencey, and I'm not political or any of that sort. So if anyone's trying to assign any ideology to me, it's purely, I'll just use the very harsh term ridiculous to even think that. So feel free to have opinions that you want to have. I'm telling you the truth and how I look at it. I am not looking at it that this is propaganda or whatever. And if you think that is, you need to kind of, guys, rethink that. When I'm researching a country like this guy has just been, I'm just looking at what's on the internet and I'm trying to make the most sense out of it. There is, I don't think, any ill intention. So maybe for some people there is, but most of people that actually have lives and shit going on, I don't think it's that deep. I think it's quite surface level. So yeah. And has a lot of present giving. Yeah. So what kind of presents did you get today? Let me know. So Shivam says that that basically you guys get presents. Maybe the communist is the woman interpretation filled up. Cogitos. What's a cogito? Happy Diwali. Lakshmi is still going among most of the crackers already set on fire, but still I'll send you all the photos. Yes, amazing. That's so cool. Total 7,000 rupees. Oh my god, well done, Freya. How many people? So what has happened? And you guys go around and visit people and they give you money? I want that. I'm down for that. Okay. Oh, and by the way, we're approaching 11,000 people, I think, on the channel. Let me just check. So for those of you who haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe and add to 11,000. We are just at 10,973. So please do support us and let's get to 11K very fast. It looks like they want to ban fireworks on day one, but she's like, you're getting rich already. These bookers are getting heavy, Shiva. I feel the same, right? I would love to have her relatives. Oh my god, you're looking. Oh, thank you, Hans. That's very kind. I wash my hair. Oh, bless you. Do you know what I mean? It's been hectic. I also study, so it's a lot going on in my life. Sweets. What kind of sweets? Tell me, what kind of sweets you eat there? Like, I see those little bowls, and for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you would have noticed that those bowls, not my thing. But it's like Christmas gifts. Oh, so what is your equivalent to Christmas? Or is there, or can you consider any of your festivals equivalent to Christmas? Let me know. Who is his guru from the Happy Diwali DP? Happy Diwali. Yes, 27 subscribers needed. You guys, please subscribe so we get to hit 11K. India equals cricket and festival. I love it. Happy Diwali, Bhagat. Oh, you joined. Hi. Joey, there are tons of sweets like chocolate, Rashmali. Okay, I'm just Googling Rashmali. Rashmali. Okay. Okay. Rasmali. Okay, so it looks like a dumpling, that thing, from what I've Googled. Sweets are too sweet to handle for Shivam. You know what? If you guys saw me, I always laugh that I look like I'm 3 months pregnant with just not being pregnant. I just love sweets too much. I especially love a cake. I love a good cake. So, hi, Abby. Yeah, firecrackers and watching live at the same time. That's cool. Amazing. So, I actually never burst a firecracker. Never have I ever. One of those never have I ever. So it looks like it's only Shreya that's getting money. Oh. Hi V47. How are you? Manifestable in the what does that mean, Bhagat? Manifestable in the equivalent to Christmas. Sky lantern. Oh my gosh. Okay, I would want to see sky lanterns going up. Oh my god, this is like the best thing. Like the best thing. Okay, the wish fulfilling 3 only 100 rupees. I'm not married, good job. Gotta try this. If you come to, you must. I still feel like the food that, let's say, Indian food that we have in Europe is vastly different to what's in India, and in different kinds of sweet. Oh, then I think, Joe, you need to give me a bucket list on sweets. You know what I mean? And it'll come like 10 pounds heavier from India. It's not going to be good for my figure. Lord, I'm sure this must be beautiful. I'd love to watch this live. I think it's just so pretty. There's a semi-final. Okay, so what are your tips on New Zealand versus India semi-final? Let me know. Hi, Islam Lord P. Put a bet on cracker, so it's only 10%. Oh, interesting. Shivam, you're secretive. I get it. I think like it's cashews. I think it must be super beautiful. Okay, Dark Lord. Let's root for India, right? Like you know how English do the "It's Coming Home." I don't know if you have like a cricket song where it's like "It's coming home." English have the "Football's coming home," so you need to do the same one to bring the luck on your side. Hi, Milene. Happy Diwali. Sweet's new dress. Rajdeep, you got new dress, jewelry. Oh, new estate property, new car, house. Get gifts. Oh, wow. Someone gives people a car and a house. Man, I need to move to India. Yeah, I don't think I own a sari, and I don't think I could. I don't even know where I would buy it. Winter's coming. New dress is light. Oh, so you got a lovely new dress. If someone is here, no. We just think, Adish, that we are a family, and some people just come to celebrate with me, so I can get a piece of Diwali through you guys over here in Slovakia. Cool. Yeah, and obviously please do share and like this live so more people can still join, I think, and let me know how they celebrated and share things that India is going to win the semifinals. I think for everyone that's live here, you need to make your bets on India winning and put some decent amount so you get rich. After all, is the cricket making crazy amount of money. Dark Roller thinks India is going to win. Janice, just sounded like Janice. Did I? Oh my god! But we know that Chandler has sadly passed away. I was just so saddened when I heard that. I don't know how much you guys follow Friends and stuff like that, but this was wow. It's still so very young. Yeah. So, okay, Light, enjoy the firecrackers. Happy Diwali, Augustine. Uh, yeah. Happy Diwali, Sarva. Cool. Do you know Hanumanji? I think everyone knows Hanumanji. There's a Kali Puja, yes, travel around videos. I did at the start like the reaction, and it was, what is the population of Slovakia? 5 million people. We are a very small nation. We have been, actually, I sometimes wonder how we survive, to be honest. Hi, Shell, happy Diwali. Derek from it will take a month to recover from all these sweets. Okay, so you just basically wake up, clean the house, prepare all the decorations like rangoli, which is beautiful, light all the candles, and then just go around people's houses and eat. And then gonna get like a car or a piece of estate or dress. So Gora, like, do you have a live stream for that? Maybe we can just quickly watch it together. Oh, France has a huge, especially universities. Interesting. It was like when I want to say growing up, but I was kind of growing up. Yeah, so I was watching Friends, and you know what? It was so funny because I've just been in my parents' place, and I still have like this big mug. You know how they always have these big mugs, and I was a bit ill lately, and I made myself a ginger tea, like a half liter, but it always looks cool, and I always wanted to have that one because I, because of Friends. Yeah, next year, what peace means. Do people leave country a lot? I think it depends. Um, can anyone just give me a link for this live so we can maybe watch it together just for a brief bit? That would be super helpful if you could just share the link in the comments. I'll just try to play it for all of us to just have a quick look. Oh, Shreya, thank you so much. You're so kind. How I Met, you know what? I actually, Shivam, never watched How I Met Your Mother. I know it used to be very popular. Californication used to be very popular. But I watch a lot of other trash, or used to. This is a better put term. Okay. Ta-da-da. Who can share with me the live link to celebrations? So live Diwali. How do I find this? Live Diwali celebrations. Okay. Okay, where is it? Hang on. Okay, I'll just try. There are ads everywhere. Phoebe's boyfriend didn't like. Oh, I love the big mugs. It used to be such a thing. Like, let me tell you, everyone wanted to have the big mug here. There's a light show going on. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm just trying to find something. let me just share my screen as to what I found. If no one is able to give me a link, then I will just try to see what I can find. Can you see? There's no music? Is it, so this is, oh, there is music. Woo! Oh, so cool. Wow. This is mad. This is crazy. I love it. Where's the music? I like that. I love this. Wow. Who are these people? They look like mythical creatures. Oh, hi Anil. Wishing you a happy Diwali as well and your family. You see Vision video? I never put How I Met Your Mother. Apparently it was meant to be really, really good. So okay, so they're just showing this. Is there anything else like a live apparently that I could stream for a bit just so I think that they're just showing the same thing all over again. Lord Ram's birthplace. Yeah. Everything is just so huge. You would laugh if you would come to Slovakia, trust me. Because I'll just make this a bit. You would laugh. Everything to you. I don't even know. Like your villages are so huge. I feel like if you would come to, sometimes there are villages of 10 people here. Not kidding you. So because we're such a small country. Yeah. So fireworks. Who doesn't love a good firework, right? Their actors are okay and Sita. That's kind of how it felt like. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, bless you guys. You're missing on a big thing then, huh? With your mother. Yeah, it's definitely going to take you on a roller coaster. Oh, Shivab. Do you know what? I don't know. You know what, actually, you guys, I wanted to tell you, I was thinking I'm going to come on live today and I'll tell you, how I did these Rashnandi tantric videos yesterday. There is this Netflix series that's called Unwell. I don't know if you guys watch Netflix much. I only here and there. And there was one episode, so it's about different topics, and one was about tantric sex. And it was very interesting because since I've had the videos by him, and like on the RTS, and I was like, wow, now I understand that whatever they're doing here is like a total BS if people don't really understand here what's happening in India with that regard, which is crazy because it does feel like let's say I decide to go to India on a spiritual awakening journey, and I come across tantra and I do certain things, something works for me, then I come back to Slovakia or wherever in the West and I'll just start tantric whatever practices that just based on that little understanding that I had is crazy. But that's kind of how it works. You're watching Serpent on Netflix. With the fireworks that people actually go breathless. Oh my god. So basically Diwali feels like New Year's pretty much. So yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't think that there is another live. It just feels like they're showing the same thing over and over again. I know, and it's just the point there when it comes to Tantra was the fact that, where I didn't really have, the only understanding when it came to Tantra I had was just about sex. And I never really dwelled too much into that. And in fact, like Tantra is something completely different. But the way, let's say, you would have your TV shows here and stuff, everything would be to tantric says, and everything here is just so commercialized. It's crazy. Which software I use? Final Cut Pro. Not very good. I don't have time to properly learn it. Yeah, Shivam. It's interesting how I think I was talking to a friend of mine literally 2 days ago, and she's aware of Sadhguru, like many people are in the West aware of Sadhguru, and she says that, we're just talking about yoga, and I said, I have this channel, and this is what people tell me, and blah blah blah. And she says, I watched Sadhguru, and he says like yoga is not what it is in the West, and it's just it's crazy how people commercialize and I don't know have this fake awakenings and then they make money out of that. So yeah. Okay, I'm just going to close down because it doesn't feel like yeah, it's yeah. Podcast about Goddess Kali. Okay, tantric people, I see. Azalite people, you're gonna never about us. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Right. So I feel like that I'm not able to watch more kind of interesting things what are actually happening apart from the things that you're able to send me on my email. And I feel like with that, I don't want to really keep you. We've been on for about an hour, which is crazy. And I know you guys all want to spend some time with your families and still celebrate and get richer if you can. So yeah, so I wanted to thank you so much for joining me today live. Happy Diwali again to every single one of you and your family. Hope you guys do well, and yeah, and continue liking and subscribing to this channel. Make that today 11K happen. And yeah, and I will see you another time, and please do take care and still enjoy the lots of sweets and great people over there. Bye bye.